Welcome to Real Judaism with Rabbi Klapper. Unfiltered wisdom for Jewish life.
Okay, Parshas Sisa. In Parshas Sisa we have the Egel HaZahav. The Egel HaZahav. But really something amazing comes out of the Egel HaZahav. Maybe we'll talk about the Egel HaZahav a different time, but something really amazing comes out. And that's the whole inyan of Tefillah comes out of the Egel HaZahav. Because Moshe Rabbeinu goes to war for Klal Yisrael. He's ready to fight till the end for Klal Yisrael. He said that Hashem, if you destroy them, you don't save them, then just erase me from your sefer. Right? Well, you think I'm going to become the founding father of a new nation? The Avos couldn't do it, and I can. And Imamish went to war for Klal Yisrael. And you know what? That was something that HaKadosh Baruch Hu was very happy with. He was very, very happy. We know that HaKadosh Baruch Hu doesn't love anybody as much as somebody who loves Klal Yisrael. And Moshe Rabbeinu stood up for Klal Yisrael in the worst place. Egel HaZahav was a terrible, terrible chait. But you want to see how far this goes. So you look at Rashi here. Rashi in Perek Lamed Gimel Pasuk Yud says that HaKadosh Baruch Hu wanted to show Moshe Rabbeinu truly how to daven. See, Moshe Rabbeinu only went with his own svar in the beginning. He said, Zchus Avos. Remember, Avraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov. Remember, Avraham had 10 tests, right? Eser Nisyonis, that Avraham Avinu stood up for. So even if they were over on the Aseres Adibros, even if Klal Yisrael were over on all Aseres Adibros, but take the 10 tests that Avraham Avinu stood up for, and they should bring a kapara for being over on the Aseres Adibros. And Hashem says to Moshe, you might think that you're only going to go based on Z'chus Avos. What happens if there is no Z'chus Avos? At a certain point, right, the Z'chus Avos might run out. And what are you going to do then? So that's here what Rashi says in Perek Lamed Gimel, Pasuk Yud Tet, that HaKadosh Baruch Hu came to teach Moshe, I want to teach you how to daven. I want to teach you how to ask for things from me. Because you're coming with a good taina, but it's not good enough. Z'chus Avos is not good enough. Human beings, we're human beings. We don't have the ability to go on forever. Whatever our zchusim are, they are. But HaKadosh Baruch Hu himself is endless. Since HaKadosh Baruch Hu is endless, so HaKadosh Baruch Hu says to Moshe Rabbeinu that if you use my Midos of Rachamim, those will last forever. Because the Zchus of HaKadosh Baruch Hu himself doesn't have an end. There is no end. So if there's no end, so that we can always turn to the Yud Gimel Midos HaRachamim. And here, HaKadosh Baruch Hu tells Moshe they will never bring back efes, bring back nothing. You will always get something out of the Yud Gimel Midos HaRachamim, always. You'll never have a time where you'll daven and they just ignore you. When you're using Yud Gimel Midos HaRachamim. Until today, that's what we do. And Yom Tzom or Aseres Yimei Tshuva, we use the Yud Gimel Midos HaRachamim. We don't know each one as well as Moshe Rabbeinu did, obviously, what each midah does and how it can be used in a way that it can specifically bring out the specific thing that we need from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. You see later on when Moshe Rabbeinu used some of the Yud Gimel Midos when he was dealing with other issues. So you see he didn't use all of them because he knew which ones work and which ones work for this specific thing or that. But we don't, so we just use all Yud Gimel Midos of Rachamim that HaKadosh Baruch Hu has. And it's really, really an amazing thing that we have this ability to turn to HaKadosh Baruch Hu and say, based on your Rachmanus, not based on anything that we deserve. We don't deserve anything. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is not in our Zchus, it's not in our Zchus Avos. It's only because you have Rachmanus on us. And that's why your Rachmanus is endless. Okay, so David asked the question, if Z'chus Avos is limited, so why is the first Bracha of Shemoneh Esrei about Z'chus Avos? So I believe the answer is that the first Bracha of Shemoneh Esrei is not about Z'chus Avos. Not about Z'chus Avos. It's about our connection to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. The first Bracha of Shemoneh Esrei is about how HaKadosh Baruch Hu loved Klal Yisrael and how we have a kesher to the Rebbeinu Shalom from all the way back from the Avos. We say Egel Avraham, Egel Yitzchak, Egel Yaakov. We are connected to the Rebbeinu Shalom. Yes, Zchus Avos we do have. There is Zchus Avos. It does exist. But our tefillas, when we're asking things from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, it's not based on Zchus Avos. We're coming to say in the first Bracha of Shemoneh Esrei, we're coming to say, Rebbeinu Shalom, we have a kesher with you. We have a kesher with you, and then, right after we say that, we say, Hakel Agadol Yibor Ben Oira. That has nothing to do with the Avos, it has to do with the Rebbeinu Shalom and the greatness. And then, V'zocher Chazdei Avot, remember the Chesed Avot, Mivi Goel Livnei B'neim, Leman Shemo B'Avo, for your name. Bring the Gula for your name, and because of that kesher that we have with you from all those days back. Klal Yisrael has a tremendous zchus. We've been around for thousands and thousands of years. And what zchus do we have that? That we have that kesher with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We're continually, every day, fighting to keep that kesher with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and the matter through the nishionis that we have in this generation and every generation. We're fighting to keep that kesher. And it's a kesher of Avo. Leman Shemo B'Avo. Where's that kesher? The kesher is in the Torah. And the kesher is in Tefillah. Torah is how HaKadosh Baruch Hu talks to us, and He expresses His love for us. And we're talking back to HaKadosh Baruch Hu in Tefillah. We're expressing HaKadosh Baruch Hu that we love you. And that's why we say Shema Yisrael twice a day. V'oft Hashem Elokecha. We're dedicating ourselves to serving the Rebbeinu Shalom. And the Tefillah that we put in is not only about asking things from Hashem, which when you say that, you use Yud Gimel Midos HaRachamim, you can use, and you can ask for Rachmanis for HaKadosh Baruch Hu is endless. Rachmanis is endless. But Lamais, what it's really about, what the Tefillah is really about, is keeping a kesher with the Rebbeinu Shalom. And He wants to see that His children care, and they want to have that kesher with Him. And we do that actively by being oisik all the time, being involved in Torah mitzvahs all the time. We should be zeicha to continue build that kesher with the Rebbeinu Shalom every day, fight every day, not only when you have free time, but every day, actively find places where we can do this, in Torah and Tefillah, Chesed, and all forms of avodas Hashem.
Thank you for joining Real Judaism, where we explore Torah's wisdom for real life. Created by J Foundations and produced by Eli Podcast Productions. Find more episodes at realjudaism.org and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts.